all these brown spots, that's DPN. Hey, back with another video today. Hope you're all okay. So I am back with an update. So it's an update of my DPN removal. So I've got a little bit of makeup on, but that won't affect me showing you the update anyway, because let me get my mirror. Got my Bible. Yes, so my makeup isn't going to affect my update because you can see where I've still got slight DPN remaining. Okay, so my initial thoughts from the DPN removal were success. I am happy. I am really happy. So the next time I get some DPN pop up somewhere, I won't hesitate to get my plasma pen and use it. The main thing, I'm going to do pros and cons. So pros are inexpensive because you can do it at home. Another pro is you have the ability to control the current. You have the ability to control how deep you go into the wart or into the mole or whatever. The third pro is it saves time. Saves time because you don't have to go anywhere to do it. You don't have to go through a consultation, things like that. It is time consuming doing the research because you have to make sure you do enough research to avoid any issues with your skin. But all in all, it's less time consuming than going to a professional. Another pro is the look, clearing your skin, because this is what I wanted. So I am happy with the result. There are a few, this DPN here is quite stubborn because it is a lot smaller and lighter, but they do still remain. So, but I don't think I'm not gonna go over them again because I went over a few on this side and it's caused hypopigmentation. So the skin where I've removed the moles is lighter than my actual skin. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. But yeah, that's 4 pros for me.
This time Eric is going to be with me.
Okay, so I think that was 4 pros. Cons are the pain. Yes, it's very uncomfortable, especially if you don't use numbing cream. If you haven't got any numbing cream, I advise you to get the numbing cream before you start because it can be very painful. It's like a burn. So you touch it on your skin, and because the plasma pen is burning your mole off, you can feel it. You can literally feel the burn. So that's one con. Another con is if you're not careful, it can cause hypopigmentation, which I will show you after the cons. Another con is it may not remove your moles completely. You may have to go back and do another session. So these moles I've done twice already, so I'm not going to go back in. Maybe I'll try it again next year or something, but I'm not going to go back for now, just because I don't want to cause any issues or any more hypopigmentation that I've already caused. But with hypopigmentation, it's harder to resolve hypopigmentation than it is to resolve hyperpigmentation. Because with hyperpigmentation, you can use certain creams, serums, lotions, soaps to lighten the pigmentation. But with hypopigmentation, it's harder because you're trying to get your original skin tone back, which can take a really long time. It can come back naturally, over time, or yeah, it can come back naturally over time. It's just waiting. Or I think there's certain treatments you can do to bring back pigmentation, but for me, I'm just gonna have to wait and see, or use some concealer over the pigmentation just to hide it slightly. So another con, so I've done pain, hyperpigmentation. What's another con? You don't have to have any downtime after the treatment, but you do have to think about protecting your skin from the sun after treatment, and also you have to think about washing your face effectively or not washing your skin at all, because you don't want to affect any of the scabs that come off. I'll do a little snippet of how my scabs looked on day 1, and then you'll be able to see what the scabs looked like. They look like real scabs, and sometimes when you wash your face, the scabs will come off before they're ready. And I think that is what caused the hypopigmentation. But I'm going to show you a close-up of my skin. Let's move. You can see here, this is a DPN. I actually think I could remove that actually, because it is raised slightly, but I'll leave it. I don't want to go over the top. So this one, it's lightened, but it hasn't completely removed. This one here, all these brown spots, that's DPN. Yeah, so they're a lot lighter than they were. I'll have to do a before video if I can find one. I tried to remove, I think this one. I can tell I removed this one because it's caused some hypopigmentation here. Yeah? Okay. So, I'm going to show you the hypopigmentation. So there's one here and 2 here. So you can see around here is hypopigmentation. 3 points of hypopigmentation. It's actually not as bad as it was on the first day. On the first day, oh my gosh. On the first day, I was thinking, no, what have I done? Wait, look at my eye. When I did it, I was thinking, oh no. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, no, it looks so bad. But now, it doesn't look too bad. I do really want, I don't know, I feel like I want to see a dermatologist about my acne on my cheeks. I don't know what it is. Because it's always this side that's worse than this side. But anyway. Okay. So that is the biggest con for me. The hypopigmentation. Yeah. But like I said, it's not as bad as it was. So I am pleased with the results. I'm definitely going to come back with plasma pen. Let me know if you have any other questions or anything else you want me to discuss, because I will come back with it, because I'd like to. No, there's nothing else I want to remove actually on my face. I don't think there's anything I want to remove on my body either. I don't have any skin tags, so yeah, I think that's it. That might be my last video on plasma pen, depending on how the skin journey goes. Okay guys, let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything you want to ask. Oh, thanks so much for watching.